We are going to review the important reactions of potassium dichromate and potassium permanganate. Potassium dichromate acts as a very good oxidizing agent. When it reacts with a reducing agent, the reaction happening here is the orange colored solution of dichromate ions will be converted to green colored Cr3 plus ions in the presence of acid. In the process, the reducing agents iodides will be converted to iodine. Hydrogen sulfide get oxidized to sulfur. Ferrous ions will be converted to ferric ions and stannous ions will be converted to stannic ions. Coming to the oxidizing nature of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate has the formula KMnO4. It is a purple colored solution. It can act as an oxidizing agent in all types of solutions, that is acidic, neutral and basic medium. When potassium permanganate reacts with in acidic medium in the presence of a reducing agent, it gets converted to colorless Mn2 plus ions. On the other hand, in neutral medium, it gets converted to brown colored MnO2. And in basic medium, it gets converted to green colored manganate ions MnO42 minus. What happens to the reducing agent in acidic medium? We can see that iodides get oxidized to iodine. Ferrous ions get oxidized to ferric ions. Oxalate ions get oxidized to carbon dioxide. Sulfide ions get converted to sulfur, whereas sulfides will be converted to sulfates, nitrites to nitrates. In basic medium or neutral medium, the change happening in the reducing agents are slightly different. Iodides will be converted to iodate, IO3 minus. Thiosulfate will be converted to sulfate and Mn2 plus get converted to MnO2. Hope this much is clear. Now we will learn how to write the redox reactions of these compounds. We are given the question to complete the reaction Cr2O72 minus plus I minus. First, remember what was taught earlier. Cr2O72 minus act as an oxidizing agent only in the presence of acid and it produces Cr3 plus as one of the product. Iodides will be oxidized to iodine. This is what we have learned. Now what will be the balanced equation? To learn that, we have to split this chemical equation, that is the ionic equation, into two parts. First part will be oxidation part and the other one the reduction part. Now here we check the oxidation state of iodide. Iodide is in -1 oxidation state. After the reaction it gives I2. So here -1 changes to 0. That means oxidation occurs. The second part, Cr2O72 minus. It acts as an oxidizing agent, means it has to get reduced. So here you find that it will be converted to Cr3 plus. Okay, so we will start the balancing from the left side. I minus changing to I2. How many I atoms are there? Only one. This side 2. So make it 2. 2 2I minus changes to I2. Number of atoms are equal on both sides. Now check the charge. What are the charge here? On the left side you have two negative charges. This side it is 0. So how to balance it? Add 2 electrons here. So this is oxidation. Second part is Cr2O7 2 minus changing to Cr3 plus. When we check the oxidation state, chromium will have plus 6 oxidation state. Plus 6 being converted to plus 3. It is reduction. So this is the reduction half. Cr2. This side only 1 is there. So we will make it as 2Cr3 plus. Now, what about oxygens? Here we have 7 oxygens. This side we don't have oxygen. That much of water molecules you will add here. 7 H2O. So what happened to hydrogens here? It became 14. This side we don't have hydrogens. Instead you will add 14 H plus. So number of atoms on both sides become equal. 2 chromium, 2 chromium. 14H, 14H, 7 oxygens, 7 oxygens. So it is balanced atom wise. Now check the charge. What is the total charge on Cr2O7 2 minus? It is 2 negative. And 14H plus. Together you will get plus 12 as the charge. This side we have only plus 6. That means 6 electrons are to be added this side so that it becomes equal. So this is the two different equations. So you find that first equation is the reduction half. Second equation is the first equation is the oxidation half, whereas second equation is the reduction part. Now whatever electrons are lost in the oxidation part will be gained by the reduction part. How many electrons are lost here? 2 electrons. How many electrons must be gained here? 6 electrons. How will you get that equalized? For that, we have to get the net equation by solving the equations. First equation into 3 plus second equation gives 6I minus plus Cr2O7 2 minus plus 14H plus giving 3I2 plus 2Cr3 plus 7H2O. Hope it is clear. Now we shall try solving this equation. MnO4 minus plus Cr2O4 2 minus in acidic medium. Complete the following question. First, you should remember MnO4 minus in acidic medium will be converted to Mn2 plus. On the other hand, C2O4 2 minus will be converted to carbon dioxide after the reaction. Okay, so now we are dividing this equation into two halves, the reduction part and the oxidation part. Now, which is the oxidation part? C2O4 2 minus being converted to carbon dioxide. That will become the oxidation part. Now, reduction part will be MnO4 minus changing to Mn2 plus. We'll start balancing the equation. First, check the number of atoms. 2 carbon this side, only 1 carbon here. So, 2 carbons if you supply, you get C2, C2, O4, O4. Atoms are balanced. Now, what about the charge? 2 negative. This side no charge is there. This is 0. That means 2 electrons are to be added. So this is your first part of the equation, that is the oxidation half. Coming to reduction part. Reduction part, MnO4 minus, Mn is in plus 7 oxidation state. It will be converted to Mn2 plus. That means it is reduction. Now Mn, Mn, atoms are equal. Now O4. This side we don't have oxygen, so that much of water you will add on the right side. So what happens to the hydrogen? Here it becomes 8 hydrogens, so that will be added on the left side as H8H positive. Now, so atoms are balanced. Now, coming to the charge. What is the charge here? MnO4 negative plus 8 electrons, total plus 7. Here, what is the charge? Plus 2. So that means 5 electrons are to be added. So this is your balanced equation. We have learned that how many electrons are lost in the oxidation part must be gained by the other part. So it has to be equalized. So the net equation can be written as, yes, how will you solve the equation? First equation into 5 plus second equation into 2 will give you the answer. So what will be the balanced equation? You have 5C2O4 2 minus plus 2MnO4 minus plus 16H plus giving 10 CO2 plus 2Mn2 plus 8H2O. Hope it is clear. 5, 10. Yes. Mn, oxygens, total 8 plus 40, 20, 28. Correct. So this is the balanced equation.